walk in, working my shoulder. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. I balance. Up, I balance. Up, I balance. Up, I balance. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, he be like ball head, ball head, ball head, ball head. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, that cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. The cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Now do that, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Game, do that, man. Man.
Thanks. For joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Battle in the Eastern Conference, this DC crowd hoping to watch their Wizards come out on top. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road. Howard can't hit. And here are the Wizards now. And here we go, GA, a bit of a lopsided matchup on paper, but as we know in the NBA, anything can happen.
That's right, and basketball, fortunately, is played on the court and not on paper. Every team in this league can take down another on any given night.
And Washington has possession after the Magic pick up two. Ball taking his time here. Clock at 4. Over Beverly. And that one comes up a bit short.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Pass to Howard. Wants to get it to Fareed and does.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Left side, Wall. For three, Heinrich. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Heinrich's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And the strength of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Thompson. To the right side. The screen from Thompson. Wall, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now Howard. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Wizards making a switch here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Heinrich with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Arenas. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist.
Just hooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
Inside, Fareed. It's a second chance effort. He lays it in. Fareed's got his third basket of the night. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The defense had no chance getting between Arenas and the rim that time because of his athleticism.
Down low. Poked away. Pass to Petrus. Fareed outside. And Fareed throws it down.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Fareed outside. Pass to Beverly. Driving inside. Some solid defense here from Arenas.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Fareed throws it down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Arenas. 7 points in the game. Pass to Heinrich. Shot from the wing. Another one falls for Washington.
sure got rid of it quickly there. I mean, Heinrich barely had possession before letting it fly.
Right wing. Reddick surveying the D. To the wing right side. Now here's Beverly. Just 2 to shoot. Howard. Tips it. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And yes, it's good. Arenas has got 9 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
To the paint. It's Reddick on the wing. Hasn't made one yet.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Howard at the elbow. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Washington calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
1:52 left to play here in the first. Washington trailing. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
Pass to Heinrich. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Wall. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
You talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Wall. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And the Wizards lead by 1.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Wall. Back to Heinrich. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Bass. On offense, here are the Magic. They get it back. Ports out with the ball. Back to Lewis. Goes back up. No good off the back of the rim. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Orlando out in front, leading by just 1. He'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so Wall nails both of them. To the middle. Knocked loose. Hughes with the steal. Pass to McGee. Back to Young. To the inside. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Here's Young. Pass to McGee. Over Howard. Another one falls for Washington.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Kenneth Faried pulls it in. The Magic trailed by 3. Here's Petrus. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think he knew this was going to get physical, and he was ready for it.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so Young will bring it up for Washington. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Pass to Wall. There's a screen. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Magic. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Here's Wall. Watch with it. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. The kick out to Wall. Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. And it's Wall in the corner. It's Young on the wing. Second chance shot. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Inside. Pass to Richardson. The kick out to Faried. Back to Richardson. Beyond the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wall. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Quentin Richardson.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Hughes. Still scoreless. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Freaky from deep. Don't let Hughes get going now. Larry can put up points in a hurry.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Lewis has it in the corner.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
He doesn't get the second one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And here's Reddick following Kirk Heinrich's three. Back to Howard to end the run. 5 on the clock. Here's Fareed. Off with the layup. Wizards leading by 6. Capono for 3. And the Wizards hit again. From deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. The Magic trailed by 9. Pass to Gortat. And here's Bass. No scoring in this one.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Outside Arenas. It's rebounded by Bass. High post, Gortat. Nelson left side. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Arenas. And there's the drive. And they pick up 2. Arenas has got 11.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Third team foul. Blocking foul called on Gilbert Arenas. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Nelson, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half.
And the experience Gortat provides is just so valuable to this team. You can tell the younger teammates look up to him.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Cook looking it over. The layup off target. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Arenas. Gortat with the steal. All by himself. Goes up. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
Making himself a big target in transition. Gortat, if you don't stay with him, he's going to burn you.
Now here's Heinrich. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Hits the three-point bomb. Arenas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Back to Gortat. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
Jameer Nelson.
He just plays with such energy down low, giving Gortat the positioning he wants, and he is going to finish with force.
Heinrich with it. Now guarded by Gortat. Here's Capona. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Lewis. Pass to Gortat. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Wall wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Wall's got the lead up to 11 now for Washington.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Washington holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Wizards leading by 11. Heinrich, right side. The tray. Rebound by the Magic. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The shot's good. Fareed's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Magic. Now here's Heinrich. Here's Hughes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Magic trailed by 9.
Blocking foul called on Larry Hughes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Petrus. Here's Beverly. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Richardson. Richardson, no luck. Washington leading now by 9. Out to the wing. Outside, Wall. Over Petrus. The Wizards with another miss.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Wizards foul. Eric Dampier. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Howard. And the foul called on Larry Hughes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Beverly. Howard misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The 3. And Patrick Beverly good for 3. Beverly's got 5.
I like watching Beverly catching the defense by surprise. They're excellent at pulling up after the pass.
And here's Arenas outside.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. And that'll be his third foul so far.
In for Washington, number 1, Nick Young.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Offensive rebound. Hughes with the steal. The finish. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Yeah, Hughes does a nice job reading the circumstance, reading his guy, and coming up with steals because of his quick hands.
Now here's Petrus. Orlando moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Howard. The shot missing. Good D by Thompson. Wizards leading by 8. Here's Blatch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It goes on Kenneth Faried. This is his first free throw of the game. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Howard can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Hughes. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Richardson. The Magic trail by 9. Over to the wing. Petrus from outside. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Back to Arenas. The Wizards with another miss. Richardson outside. Here's Howard. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Blatch. Back to Thompson. Hughes with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here is Young. Nothing on the board. Charity stripe shot. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Orlando. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Howard. For 3, Petrus. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hammering it home with authority. Howard taking pride in following up those missed shots and doing it with major force.
And here is Hughes. Now Arenas, covered by Petrus. High arcing shot.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
Kicks it out to Richardson. That 3 off the mark. Wizards leading by 7. Left side Arenas. The screen from Thompson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's now 18 points for Gilbert Arenas. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. The Magic trailed by 9. Over to the left wing.
Washington foul call.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Here's Nelson. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Jameer Nelson. Here's Wall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Sticking with his shot despite the good defense.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And he's good on the second. The Magic trail by 8. To the paint. Back to Nelson. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Bass. Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
1:14 left to play in the third. Washington leading now by 8. And it's Wall at the elbow. There's the 3. Well, rebound by Cook.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And it's Lewis at the elbow. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. And Nelson gets it to go. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Heinrich's got 13.
Heinrich is lethal from the three-point line, so you got to chase him off the arc.
Here's Wall. Pass to Seraphin. The kick out to Wall. Up in time. And so it's Washington. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pass to Petrus. Over in the corner, Beverly. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. Heinrich with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Fareed outside. Heinrich with the steal. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. All with it. Pass to Capono. Trains the three-pointer. Capono's got the lead up to 14 now for Washington.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Heinrich. Back to Wall. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. 14 points for Wall.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The Magic call timeout. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. To the middle. They need this. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot. In attack mode on the offensive end.
Now here's Wall. From downtown. Rebounded by Howard.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Wall, no luck. The Magic trail by 14. To the paint. It's deflected. Down low. To the inside. Richardson outside. With the drive. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And here's Wall outside. Wall missing again.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Yep, it counts. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Now here's Wall. Following the miss by Kenneth Fareed. Young's shot is off. Pass to Petrus. And he drives in. Now here's Howard. Kicks it out to Richardson. Screen by Howard. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Misses in close. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. And the foul on Michael Petrus. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The kick out to Young. Outside, Wall. Gorchak with the rebound. The Magic trailed by 14. Going inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Found the window and went for it. The defense was late trying to close the gap.
He's off on the first. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Good on the second free throw. And a lot of head coaching changes, Greg, coming into this season in all. 8 teams with the new voice in charge.
And last year, a lot of turnover as well. By the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me, Kevin, to see those changes extend to over half the league's teams. It's kind of part of the job. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Pass to Petrus. Here's the 3. Blanche pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here is Petrus. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
The Magic trailed by 16.
blocking foul called. Tristan Thompson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Beverly. And Kirk-Heinrich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
Wizards making a switch here.
Substitution for your Wizards.
Beverly wide open. The Magic again can't hit. Wizards leading by 16. Ellington from outside. Kenneth Fareed grabs the board. To the inside. And that one's good. Beverly.
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there.
Howard with the steal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Second free throw, no good.
You know, Fareed is a highly energetic player who takes good shots. I like to see him improve on his defense moving forward.
Now here's Ariz. Pass to Ellington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Wizards lead by 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Ellington from outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here is Cook. Pass to Bass. Drives to the hoop. Ellington grabs the miss. Wizards leading by 14. Arenas with it. And it's Nelson picking him up. And here's Bass, who is outside. Back to Bass. Comes up empty down low. Washington with the ball. On the wing, Arenas. Over Nelson. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Wizards.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup. A 1-0 record against Orlando.
Here is Cook.
Wizards foul. Ellington. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line.
That's good from Cook.
Daquan Cook. 2 shots.
And so Cook nails both of them. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Wall. And so it's Washington easily.